Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do my November favorites for you guys. Right off the bat, if you guys are interested in this look, don't worry, I just filmed it, so it'll be up shortly, probably this week. If you guys do enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new so you don't miss any more videos. Let's just get into some favorites. I don't really have that much. I haven't really been buying new things because I've been buying things for other people for Christmas and stuff, so I really haven't been like going out and getting a bunch of stuff. So I don't know, I'm gonna show you anyway because I want to do my favorites. So I'm gonna start with brushes first. I'm gonna start with things that I've already had, and then I'll start with some new ones that I have. This first one has dog hair all over it as usual, but this is by Elf, and this is their Kabuki brush. I've had this for a while, but it sits in my little brush container and it's so tiny that it kind of just floats down to the bottom and all the other brushes cover it and I forget that it's there. But the other day I was washing my brushes and I found this little guy, and I have been using him to like blend out my contour, blend in my blush with my contour and all that kind of stuff, and it works beautifully. This is a really soft little brush, and I think he's only like $3, so totally recommend him. He's really good. And then I placed an order on Morphe's website a couple weeks ago because I was on the hunt for a cranberry eyeshadow like you would not believe. All the eyeshadows that I had I found were too like reddish brown rather than like a true cranberry. So oh my gosh, you guys wouldn't even believe this. I was on the hunt for like 2 weeks trying to find a cranberry eyeshadow, and I finally found one from Morphe. And so anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but I placed an order for that eyeshadow, and while I was doing that, I said, you know, I've been wanting to try their brushes. I didn't want to spend a ton of money, so I just ordered 2. Did I order 2? Yes, I ordered 2 that I know like Jaclyn Hill has recommended and Manny MUA has recommended. So I decided to pick these up, and I really do love them. This first one is the E27. Basically just a fluffy blending brush. I do feel like it's a little bit similar to my Sigma E40, which if you guys don't watch Nicole from Young, Wild, and Polished, her Snapchats, she talked about this one day, and I was so happy somebody explained this to me because the E40 apparently by Sigma has been revamped recently. And so when I ordered mine, I got the new version instead of the old version, and the new version like sucks. All the people who have the new version and the old version say that the new one's just absolutely terrible. It's not really that fluffy, it doesn't blend out very well, etc, etc. So anyway, you guys know I love my Sonia Kashuk blending brush. That is like holy grail for me. But I wanted another blending brush just to have, and everybody recommended this one from Morphe, which I do really like, but I would say it's a tad bit fluffier than my Sigma E40, but it still kind of reminds me of it. I don't know, my Sonia Kashuk one is so fluffy. Like, let me show you. Well, of course I can't find it, but I did find my Sigma one. So these are the 2 brushes together. They're extremely similar, but I do think that the Morphe one blends out just a little bit better. It's just a tad bit fluffier. So been loving this guy. And the brush I really love from Morphe, this is the M441 brush. As you can see, it kind of looks like a Sigma E like 25 or 35, but it's really skinny and kind of tapers off at the end. If you have, like, let's get real here. If you guys have hooded eyes, like I kind of do, I don't have super hooded eyes, but I definitely fall into the hooded eye category, you will be obsessed with this. This is so skinny and tapered that it fits right in that crease, and it's fluffy enough that it really does a great job of blending out. I want to get like 7 more of these brushes. I think this is an amazing brush. You could even like work with this in your outer corner. I don't know, I just really love this. So these are the only 2 I've tried from Morphe, but so far I am definitely impressed, so I want to pick up more. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know in the comments. The other brush, this is kind of cheating because I just picked this up yesterday, but I used it today for my eyelids and I'm already obsessed. This is, I literally can't even tell you the brand. I got this at the Christmas Tree Shop, and I think that like Christmas Tree Shop and Bed Bath & Beyond are all like Harmon brands. So I don't know if Harmon is an actual store, but if it is, I'm sure you can find it there. This is literally just says a concealer brush. So it's just your typical concealer brush, but I have been hating all of my brushes that I have for my eyelids. Just find that they're like too fluffy, or they just haven't been working for me. This is amazing, and it was $2, and I am gonna go back and get a million more because you can never have enough eye brushes. It's so good. It applied my glitter on my eyelids flawlessly. Granted, I haven't tried this with powder yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be just as amazing. So love this. Next thing I've been loving while we're on the Morphe train a little bit, this is the eyeshadow I was talking about. This is called Secretive. It's ES71 is the number. Here we go. So I think my light that I have on my camera is kind of washing it out a little bit, but it's just this beautiful cranberry with a hint of purple in it. It's what I have in my crease today. It's mixed with a couple of things, but it's just a really, really beautiful cranberry color. Like I said, I was on the hunt for one forever, so finally found that one, and I really, really like that. I do have to say, I think it's a little tough to work with. The color itself is beautiful once you get it built up, but you definitely have to work with it and continually apply it, and it's a matte shadow, so right off the bat that makes it harder to work with. But my Morphe 35O palette, I have no issues with any of those shadows. This one is a little choppy and tough to work with, but once you work with it a little bit, it looks beautiful on the eyes, so really been loving that. Next, this is what I've been using to tightline recently. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean. I'm sorry, mine is like totally ugly looking. I really like this. It's so creamy that it just really applies nicely to my upper lash line. And yeah, I do have trouble with this transferring if I wear it for like hours and hours and hours on end, but that's okay. It's just super black, and if you keep it sharpened, it just fits so perfectly in your little tight line area. It just applies super nicely, so I've been really, really loving that to tight line my eyes. Next is my Sonia Kashuk Cream Bronzer in Rich Bronze. I have been using this to cream contour lately. That's what it looks like. It looks super messy because I put a million brushes in it, but this color is really great to contour with. I am my palest ever right now, so I have to be a little bit careful with this, but it blends out just beautifully. This is a great cream bronzer if you guys are in the market for one. They have a lighter shade too, which I also will kind of mix with this, but it runs a little bit orangey on me when I'm this pale, so I have to be careful of that one too. But as far as just blendability and consistency, this is the way to go, and I think this is like maybe 10 bucks at the drugstore. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this product in a favorites before. I hope I haven't, but I know I've mentioned it on my channel. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Powder in Starlight. First of all, the packaging is so super cute. You press this little button and it's like a little, well, usually it opens on its own, but of course it won't for the video. So it's this little teeny tiny powder. I don't even, yeah, you can kind of see it. So it's not one of those highlights that's like super intense, but that's kind of why I like it. I will do this, I will use this on my cheekbones, but then I'll also just apply it like right here, or even just a light wash all over my cheeks just to give me a nice overall glow, and it looks beautiful without being too much. That is a pricey product, but if you get gift cards for Christmas or something and you want to pick it up from Sephora, I highly recommend it. It's really beautiful. They do have another color too. I think it's like a more champagne color maybe. I want to try that one too, but this one's almost a little bit pinky champagne. It just looks beautiful as a blush topper or a highlight on its own. So yeah guys, that is the end of my very little mini November favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed and got some ideas of things that you might want to pick up or you might want to get after Christmas if you get gift cards or money or whatever. Let me know as always what your favorites for the past month have been in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.